Assalamu alaikum. I greet you viewers. This is my second assignment presentation for mobile security. In this presentation, I'm going to scan the mobile app we developed for pre-assignment 1 and other 10 applications to look in their manifest.xml file. So a brief introduction: manifest.xml file contains all the app's specifications, the permissions, and everything the app needs to run functionally. So app permissions allow you apps to know mobile phone number, current cellular, and to be able to access Wi-Fi or other restricted data. So some permissions can be dangerous, like runtime permissions, also known as dangerous permissions, because they give your app additional or any app additional access to restricted data, and they allow your app to perform restricted actions that more substantially affect the system and other applications. So let's go into it. So for this particular presentation, we are going to use ManifestViewer to look into the XML file of this is the app we built before. So in addition, we will look into for the 10 apps, probably this coronavirus awareness app, maybe Facebook, WhatsApp, and other, to make it 10 applications. Yeah. So let me go right into it. Okay, it seems like I've already opened this one. And yeah, I will start with the coronavirus. I will start with my Hexia app first. Let's go to H. Okay, it's here. So I can launch the app, open the settings, or open it in Google Play, or just look in the manifest, Android manifest.xml, which is the aim of this presentation. So you can see we have a lot of permissions here, at least quite few. Okay. All right. Oh, so not only does it show the permissions, it also shows us the activities files in each of the for the project we have. So you can see this one is like imported activity for the payment, the PayPal payment. So these are all imported. Okay, and you can see the login activity, and then we have what else? So also is important. So all the way up, I think. So yeah, all the way up we are able to see other activities we created: the home activity, admin add new products, admin category register activity. So all of these are activities we created with their XML files to help this application to be what it is. So when you come to specific admissions, like we allow access to external read and write storages. This is helpful because we will upload pictures and other things, and the app can also has access to vibrate. The network can connect to the internet. Okay, all these are permissions, messaging permissions. So without further ado, I think this is most of it for this permissions file. So I will look for another application, and let's go to the coronavirus app. Okay, it's like I just open it full screen. Okay. Oh, okay, this is not a good idea. All right, this is not a good idea. Okay, it's not a good idea. Right, let's view this again. Okay, so let's go back to it. So the next thing, maybe we look at. So the app is crashing. Okay, so we look the Teams. The Teams app. We look at the manifest file, and okay, let's look for the coronavirus app first. This one. Look into the manifest. You can see we have a little few of manifest file information here. But nonetheless, we can look into it. We can see that all these ones we can tell from the packaging naming convention here that these are declared inside the app. These are activities that are created. They are not imported ones. And there is basically no permission here. There is no permission settings here except for the internet. So android.permission.internet, so the app can use internet, which is very makes sense because this app basically gives you statistics on the coronavirus and whatnot. So, uh-oh. Okay, this is difficult to deal with, but anyway. So, the next app we are going to look at is let's see the calculator. We expect the calculator not to have so much permissions, but let's see. It's a system app. So, okay, so many things here, but let's get into it. You know what? I cannot do anything in this mode. I'll have to stop it and open it again. Okay, I'll have to open it again. Oh, sorry. We have to. Okay. Sorry for that. My phone screen went off these days, so I don't really have a good phone these days. The only way to use it is if I connect it through my computer with Visor. So the first app we are going to look at is the calculator app. So we see that there's calculator app in particular. This this is what I needed. Okay, this calculator app in particular has quite few permissions. So on the top, so it has permission to alert, okay, key strings, which is, yeah. So all these are the permissions we have. It has access to the internet also. And what else? So okay, just okay. Inside here, they did not declare most of the activities like an ordinary app would have. Probably this is for security reasons. So that is it for this app. Let's look for another app. This would be our second app, and let's look for WhatsApp. All these are system apps. Let's look for okay, Facebook is here. Facebook is a system app here because it comes with the phone. This particular phone comes with the Facebook. So be surprised. So the Facebook, definitely we know it will have access to the internet, okay? Because without internet you cannot access Facebook. So the screen size is compatible screen sizes. Yeah, this is quite some advanced thing. Okay, let's look for just one permission file here if it's declared here. Okay. Okay, somehow I could not find the Facebook permission file. Probably it's already embedded because, like I said, this is a system file, so they don't necessarily have to uh, call it here or define it here. So let's go to what other application. I think WhatsApp has been downloaded. Yeah, let me look for WhatsApp. Look for WhatsApp. There's no way to just type it, so I have to manually do everything. Okay, we have the USIM app also here. It's when you see the file permissions. I don't think this is actually an Android app, but I heard this was a progressive web application, but it does have a manifest file. And yeah, as you can see, we have some declarations here, this 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 would be the main intent, the main activity. And yeah, so you can see most of the permissions are similar. Okay, yes, yeah. Okay, that is the third app, and that's Vice. So we don't want to look into Vice. But YouTube also is a system app here, and I don't have much app. Like I said, I don't really have a good phone. This phone, even the screen is not working, so the only way to use it is through my computer. And yeah, somehow could not find WhatsApp. So gallery essential widgets. That is our fourth app. Okay, we're gonna scan it quickly. We can see it has intent action, the package added. I don't really know what that means, but so yeah, you can see the permission, the internet, like just like any other, anything that it needs to run functionally has to be defined here. So this one is pretty straightforward. So we go to another app. So this is the gallery story. Okay, the email, what permission does email have? Let's see. So the Gmail. So it's a lot, because these apps, they contain a lot of functionalities. So they need access to a lot of things. Access to like email, sorry, your contact, your external storage, pretty much many things. Yes. So yeah, and what else? That's the fifth app. We need 5 more apps to go. And how about the no? What is this? Let's see. Never used this app before. Okay, this one also has a lot of permission, probably because it's a system app. But let's look whether this app, like it has access to the storage. You can see here, and also does it have access to the Wi-Fi? You need internet to use it. So surprisingly, this one's okay. So the permissions are here. You can see and interact. Okay, it's not internet. I cannot find where it says that this app needs internet to run, but I believe it does. Okay, anyway, that's it for it. So we have 4 more to go. So these apps, I don't know what they do, but yeah. So this is the Manifest Explorer, the app we're using to view this. It has quite small files or line of code in the manifest file, so it doesn't need internet to work, right? That's true. It doesn't really need internet to, so it has very basic functionalities. Google Maps, that would be number 8, right? And we see Google Map, they need access to almost everything, you see, everything. We cannot look at all of this. It's a lot, it's a lot. So, and what else? Message services. So we know with message you can have access to contact, you can have access to even pictures, you can have access to a lot of things. So it also makes sense when the permissions files are a lot. You have app settings, permission to all of those, and okay, write a message. I mean it's a lot. Call, SMS. So all these are permission, vibrates, you know. So let's look at the last app, and let's look at my files app. Okay, my files. It doesn't need internet to work. It's system app. But it has access to storages. I mean, it's for file system, so it makes sense. External storage, media storage. Okay, install shortcuts. Yeah. Okay, what else? Internet. Okay, it has access to Bluetooth for transfer. You know, so all the necessary things. You can learn a lot from just watching the manifest file. So I know I said the last one, but let's look at OneDrive. Mostly I store my files in OneDrive. So let's look at OneDrive. Definitely we know some of the things. It must have access to the storage, to the internet, you know. Okay. Okay. Those are things we already know before even looking at. It needs access to what? To send to pretty much a lot of things. So I think that this is it for me for the manifest viewer or manifest explorer, and um, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll just stop the break.